Hi, everyone. I'm Ted. I'm with the University Counseling Center, and I'm here with Natalie, Julia, and Sean. And we just wanted to reach out to our community and give everyone a friendly reminder that it's okay to not be okay right now. We know that the last couple of days have been hard and draining and scary for many people. We're glad to know that the emergencies that happened were not real and that our community is safe. But everything that everyone felt during those emergencies, we know that was also real and has probably had an impact on many people. It's okay to feel however you feel, and there's no hard and fast rules about what you should feel now. You might have been scared, you might have felt overwhelmed. What happened might have brought up memories about other things that you went through that were scary or overwhelming. Or you might be feeling numb or even feeling like, I don't even really know what to feel. I'm not feeling much at all. There's no right or wrong about any of that. We just want you to be thinking about how you feel and what you need, and to give yourself permission to pay attention to that while you're in the middle of starting school, because we know that this is a busy week. Sometimes in the aftermath of a trauma, we're left with a lot of anxiety, and sometimes it takes time to realize everything that we feel. You might notice things like a change in how much you sleep, like you might be sleeping more or having trouble falling asleep. You might feel like there's been a change in your appetite. You might have trouble stopping yourself from thinking about things that worry you, either about the emergency calls that happened or other things. You might notice that you have trouble feeling safe and comfortable in the places or with the people that used to help you feel safe and comfortable. You might see or hear or smell or have other things that remind you of what you went through and what was stressful for you. And that might bring up memories about the emergency. Um, you might feel numb or feel like you're feeling too much, like you can't calm your feelings down. You might have also any kind of physical symptoms like tingling in your body. You might feel cold, hot, anything really. And you might even notice some changes in how you're feeling in your relationships right now. Could be that you feel like you want a lot of closeness, or you might feel like I want a lot more distance right now. Any of that could happen.
And what you'll probably noticing is that we all have a lot of different stress responses, even inside of ourselves. So we can feel these things throughout the day, throughout the hour, or we can spend more time in one or two ways of responding to stress. I always want people to remember that the ways that we respond to stress are pretty natural. It's our system trying to work through the traumatic or stressful event. And so some people go into a fight mode, right? It's a system of defending themselves. And that could end up being a lot of critical thoughts inside of themselves that could be critical towards other people. It can actually get you into verbal or physical fights. Some of us flee or escape. We want to put our heads down. We want to maybe sleep a lot or stay under the covers, isolate in our rooms. We might also escape through substance use or watching a lot of TikTok or YouTube videos, anything that allows us to not be present for maybe how much we're feeling. You might notice that you go into a frozen response where you feel like you can't do much, or you're feeling so much and it makes it hard for you to mobilize yourself into action. Sometimes this happens when we have some perfectionism as well, or when there's so much anxiety we don't even know where to start. We might also notice that we can go into fix-it mode and keep busy and not allow ourselves to really rest, because sometimes when we keep busy, it keeps us from having to think about things or face some of the feelings. We might also notice that we go into a place of hopelessness or despair, and we just want you to uh, see if you can ride the wave of those feelings.
The good news is that there are a number of effective ways to help heal from the effects of trauma. Some of these might include prioritizing self-care, so like making sure that you're eating enough throughout the day, sleeping enough at night, engaging in physical activity, being in nature, journaling, reading, writing, listening to music or guided meditations, Be mindful that while alcohol and drugs might provide short-term relief, they often do more harm than good. It's also mindful to be patient. It's only normal to want to feel better right away, but unfortunately, recovery is a process that takes time, and there's not really a timeline on when things will change or when you'll feel better. Another thing is just remember to check in on loved ones or neighbors while you're here. Community can be really important. It's okay to want to lean on other people or to provide support to the people around you.
Also, you want to make sure to give yourself space, whether that's space to breathe or to be present, especially to be able to notice what you're experiencing internally. And that can help you to identify how you're doing, whether you need to ask for support, and what kinds of support you might need. It has a lot of benefits as well, giving yourself the chance to slow down and pay attention. Also, connection, community. That gets talked about a lot here at Villanova. There are so many benefits to connecting with other people. Join a listening circle or a support group, or make the time to be able to connect with people in your life. And then also balance is really important. And that, for an example of balance, would be noticing how much of the time are you spending alone? How much are you in community with others? What would be helpful to you? Do you need to make an adjustment to that? And be gentle with yourself while also paying attention and creating a healthy structure and routines for yourself. So yes, you absolutely need the rest, but too much rest isn't good either. So make sure that you're balancing that rest with activity that is healing for you.
And I'm sure you've heard this a lot during the beginning of the semester. There's lots of resources on campus. Please don't hesitate to reach out and use them, because that's what they're there for, to support you. The University Counseling Center, we provide free confidential counseling sessions for any student enrolled here. Don't hesitate to contact us to set up a session, but also to contact us to learn about what group sessions we're running and what listening and healing circles we might have going on right now. Other departments on campus are planning similar events. So reach out to Mission and Ministry, Residence Life, the Dean of Students Office and Health Promotion, and the Student Health Center to find out more about their services and what they're offering. We also want to note youwill.com is a website that any Villanova student can get free online counseling from. All you have to do is go to youwill.com, register with your Villanova username and password, and you can request an online session with us. So please just be thinking about what you need right now and be gentle with yourself.